Episode 5 of Starfleet Academy was so bad. This is literally, they do this ode to Sisko, Benjamin Sisko.
Go on.
A slideshow of all the places where Avery Brooks or Commander Benjamin Sisko should have been.
That sounds awesome.
This is called Where's Sisko? Where's Benjamin Sisko? You've probably played Where's Waldo. This is Where's Benjamin Sisko. This is Sam. She's the photonic hologram. She is a sentient photonic hologram. So this is where we start the episode. She goes to see this course. Now, this is the fate of Benjamin Sisko. You see it right on the screen there, right? Emissary of the prophets. But you see his face is all blacked out, right? It's all covered up. So they got a picture of Avery Brooks, of Benjamin Sisko, and they literally black out his face, right? This is where it starts. This is confronting the unexplainable. You can see right there. So this is how we start. They start talking about this entire show about Benjamin Sisko.
Are you serious?
Then she gets this book from this course or something that she's going to go, and then again, it's a digital book. So you see this little Benjamin Sisko. It's just a silhouette.
Dear God.
Right? It's just the outline. She opens it up, and then again, you've just got this kind of outline because you see the Deep Space Nine space station, and you see the outline of Benjamin Sisko. A great place to put his face, right? It would have been a great place to put his face. It would have been. I think we're at the museum now. This is like, is this the museum? But here's where Sam goes, and she goes to look for more Sisko stuff. So there you see at the very far end, you see Sisko's uniform. Just the uniform. And then she goes, what was this? This was off of she touched something. And then again, it's just the silhouette. Just enough to know that it's kind of him, but it's not him, right? Because the actor wanted nothing to do with this. This is Sam looking diligently with awe at a uniform of Benjamin Sisko. I mean, it's quite amazing with a 800-year-old uniform. Guess your character's all into a tizzy. Great place to have his face. Would have been a great place. This is an entire, almost like a cult following, but we never see Benjamin Sisko. Nowhere do we see Benjamin Sisko. Do you want to know more?
Go on.
Well, she does want to know more, so she hits the button. This is the whole Sisko museum. So he liked baseball, so there's a baseball glove.
Oh, jeez.
I guess they don't have baseball in the 33rd century or whatever century they're at. There's a typewriter. There's a 1950s typewriter. I don't know why. Did I miss something in DS9? You see all the pictures. You see on the left, you see Sisko's Creole kitchen. All this stuff about no face. And then she goes to this contraption. So this thing, that's how she's described this, a multi-dimensional comm badge. Yeah, that's her words, not mine. She talks to it. She does. She talks to it. Nothing happens. There she is. There's our girl. The hologram. She talks to it, nothing happens. Still no face. There's no face of Benjamin Sisko, the great commander who were 800 years later. There's no image. There's no nothing. But we do have the family tree. So this entire family tree exists. They have all this information down, all these details, but no picture of Benjamin Sisko. She goes to Jake Sisko, which just happens to be his son. Well, can we get a little bit of Jake Sisko, right? So that's there. Yeah, that's you get a light applause. And after that, she goes back to her teacher. And that's where we learn about the tomato. Like, this is
Stupid is, stupid does, sir.
and that's Dax, the teacher, right? She mentored Benjamin Sisko. She's got a tomato, and she tells Sam about the gumbo he used to make. This is the big part about Benjamin Sisko is his kitchen, his restaurant, the Sisko Creole Kitchen, made the best gumbo. Like, it was the best gumbo. So somehow that makes it into the episode. He used to grow tomatoes in his quarters. So this now literally becomes a topic of conversation, a part of the screenplay of this TV show.
Dum 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 dum.
She makes gumbo. You can look at the face. She's quite happy. Brings it to the crowd. Brings it to the team. Everyone goes nuts over it. Of course, it's gumbo. It's Sisko gumbo. That's what you're gonna have. That's the gay Klingon.
You serious?
We go straight to now this nightclub. This is a nightclub. I kid you not. This is a nightclub where 800 years ago, Sisko went to it used to be a place called the Launching Pad. 800 years ago. So this would be something like in the 1200s, going back to the 1200s, as a place of worship for where this character might have been. So they go to the bar where the launching pad was. This oh my. So literally, still no Benjamin Sisko.
Oh dear God.
But we do get finally to something that maybe is going to show us a face of You think that's where the payoff's going to be, right? Benjamin Sisko. They're going to show us his face. It's going to be like a Where's Waldo kind of a thing. The Onslim. And so they have this 800-year-old book. The Dax has this 800-year-old book wrapped up, gives it to Sam. She sits down and the words just come off the page. We still have no Benjamin Sisko. We have a book that Jake Sisko wrote. She opens the book and then Jake shows up. Still no Benjamin Sisko. Still.
Dum 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 dum.
That is Jake Sisko. Because she opened the book and the words came off the page, so we get a Jake Sisko. But we're in search of Benjamin Sisko. We're in search of Commander Sisko. This is the book that Jake wrote. And this is near the end. So you think at least in the book there's going to be he drew some sort of an image, a picture of his father, and they're going to show like something is going to show us that this episode is actually about this Deep Space Nine commander, right? They're going to show us his face.
I think you're dreaming.
Somewhere in his son must have drew a picture or something. Taken a picture? No, he took a picture. He drew a picture of the valley where his father was going to retire. That's no picture. They hold hands. Sam cries. Dax comes back. We do hear his voice. Before the end of the entire episode, you're thinking, what did I just fucking watch? What was this all for? We don't know. Because we never saw Benjamin Sisko. That's the guy right there. That is, if you were wondering who Benjamin Sisko was, that is Benjamin Sisko.